So imagine that the other day I go to this little cafe for lunch, and I'm sitting there and a family of 3 walk in. It's a woman, a man, and a little girl who's probably something like maybe close to 2 years old. And so what was very interesting about them was that at one point the wife asks the husband, as she's standing in front of the soda fountain machine, if I get you a drink, will you split it with her? And he says, yeah. So she then proceeds to pour a cup of soda for her daughter and her husband. And so what was wild to me was that in her mind, it was totally acceptable to give her daughter that soda. And in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, that's just like a recipe for disaster, because that little girl is already learning to consume processed foods. And there's all kinds of sugar, there's all kinds of crap in that soda. That little girl does not need to be drinking that stuff. And it just reminded me of how so many of our eating patterns go back to our childhoods. There are certain things that we know to eat so well that we don't even have to think about them. We automatically, in just a snap of a finger, just automatically do them in a very thoughtless way, because that's what we've always done. And that's why when it comes to changing one's eating patterns, it really takes reinforcement, and you really need to have that support so that your mind can learn a new pattern, one that's conducive to you being happy, healthy, and feeling comfortable in your own body. So if you're somebody who has really been struggling with food issues, know that a lot of it is not your fault. A lot of it is just bad conditioning. It's just, having done the same thing over and over again. But the good thing is that you can retrain your mind, and it is completely possible to take control of your eating habits and make it so that you're once again in the driver's seat, living life the way you want to live. Or maybe it's one of these situations where you've actually never even experienced that. And so even if you haven't, know that it is possible to change your eating habits, and it is possible to have a healthy relationship with food. All right, guys. Well, it's pretty much nighttime here in LA. I'm going to head out. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye.